Good morning. This is Morning Prime, and we start this bulletin with breaking news coming in right now. At least 50 people have been injured, and reports say one person has died in a train collision in Elandsfontein station in Gauteng. Two Metro Rail trains collided this morning. The Metro Rail services have been suspended between Johannesburg and Pretoria. And joining us on the phone line for more on this is Tony Games, who is the Metro Rail spokesperson. A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Morning Prime. Firstly, can you update us on the situation in Elandsfontein? I understand that around about 50 people have been injured and one person has in fact died. Can you confirm those details with us?
Good morning, Lauren and AN7 viewers. I can indeed confirm that at around 6:40 a.m. this morning, two of our trains collided en route to Johannesburg. And the technical team on the ground is attending to the incident, and EMS is also attending to the injured commuters. I cannot at this stage confirm the fatality. I'm waiting for confirmation from my colleagues. As we speak, there is totally no movement of trains on that line. We have arranged buses to run between Kempton Park and Jamestown so that they can then fit to our shuttle services to Pretoria, Lerala, and Davidson and Johannesburg.
Now, do we know how these two trains managed to collide with each other? How were they on the same track? Where was the negligence here?
According to the technical information, the two trains, it's a side collision. One was en route to Johannesburg, the other one was coming from the yard. And then it then collided with three coaches of the other train that was en route to Johannesburg. We are at this stage determining if it was a technical or human error. We will then at a later stage give more details around the incident.
Now, what is the status of those driving the trains? Do you have any information on that?
The standard practice is that when our personnel is involved in such incidents, they are taken off the duty and they are then cancelled by our EAP managers and then taken through the medical system.
So can you confirm that they are indeed alive, these two train drivers?
Yes, I can confirm that our personnel is alive. Only this unconfirmed the fatality that I will confirm at a later stage.
Mr. Gomez, thank you so much for that update there. We now turn to Ekurhuleni disaster and EMS spokesperson William Ntladi, who joins us on the phone line. A very good morning to you, William. Thank you so much for joining us here on Morning Prime. Firstly, can you talk us through the scene when emergency services arrived on the scene?
Okay, good morning once again. Yes, when we arrived here, we found the two trains that collided just outside the Elandsfontein train station. And apparently one was coming from Pretoria, going direction Johannesburg. It's a business express train. Then the other one is a normal Metro Rail train, which was coming out of Elandsfontein, going direction Lerala in Tembisa. So far, we have recorded one patient who is reported deceased, has been declared by the paramedics on scene, and there is still a search that is going throughout all the trains to search if ever there are no other patients which are in the trains themselves. And we've got about 65 patients so that are being injured and being transported to various hospitals around Ekurhuleni. We're talking here Tambo Memorial Hospital and Betakova Hospital as some of the hospitals, as the receiving hospitals around Ekurhuleni.
One deceased, 65 injured. How many people in total were involved in this collision?
So far, we don't have the exact address. However, one can confirm that now one train was basically empty because it just left the yard in Elandsfontein. It was going to Lerala for operations. It was basically empty, and this business class one was the one with people inside, but we don't have an exact number as to how many people were inside the train. But we can only confirm about 65 casualties and one deceased.
And now, obviously, speaking to those involved, what did they say happened according to these eyewitnesses and these patients that you were managed to talk to?
Unfortunately, we haven't yet conducted that research, and maybe if you can allow me to say, the investigation will be conducted by SAPS and PRASA to check onto the exact cause and what happened on it. But the preliminary information is that now both trains apparently were on the same railway line. So hence the crash happened.
William and Clady, thank you so much for that update there, the EMS spokesperson, talking to us there about the breaking news recently coming in that at least 65 people have been injured, and reports have said and people have confirmed that one person has died in a train collision in Elandsfontein station in Gauteng today.